catch called for and made. First down for this offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's going to take a shot. Friends it inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Man, you want to make a statement early in a game. Your first offensive possession, you go 75 yards for the touchdown. Their opponent right now is literally in shock and awe. They're in disbelief. They don't even know what hit them.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd full, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He'll pull it on a read. And this home team defense is now rolling out the welcome back to the visitors. They start their night stuffing the run. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best two conferences, the biggest conferences, Paul. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David. You're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Young. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting first possession.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Arkansas. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
If you're laser focused on defense, you dial into the quarterback, you break into the football with the throws, you get a lot of tips, you get a lot of reflections, and then it just happens to bounce to your guy, and your guy does the rest. It takes it all the way back to the house. Big play by this defense.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Defensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He'll keep it himself. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that 7.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Sategna. Slips through the line. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Well, it's plays like that will help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward. Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Get set, get set.
To the ground with the back. Shakes off the defender. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run game coming into this one, how they've been playing to this game, but finally, David, the offense breaks through, and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on a defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking for room. It's Sategna. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got it.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Green 25.
Looking downfield, it's Green. Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that 1st down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes, like run your route past the sticks so we get the 1st down, but nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
The Razorbacks will try to convert on 4th down.
Black 24. Black 24.
quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
Gaucho, gaucho.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. It may seem like a really aggressive call, but then if you settle for 3 there, it's like handing a win to the defense.
Yeah, and I like aggressive. Aggressive is good for offenses, and we've seen it time and time again. You get beat when you kick field goals. That's something that you look back, it's a big stat. So I like the aggressiveness to go for it, especially when you get like easily.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half. This unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So they picked up 32 yards on that drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's going up top. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. All kinds of running room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
On the double.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
42, Spider.
Back to throw, it's Green. Gonna take a shot. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll try the run. Open space at the 25. Running toward the tape. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down.
Lasso.
He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Got it.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Sategna. He gets a block. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
Punt returns are so quick. You can play touch football in the elevator with that and lose. You can't even get your hand on there so quick, so elusive. It's such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. The kickoff team is out there after that last punt return for a touchdown. Let's see if we get another big special teams play. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things.
Okay, ready?
Offense set on 1st down.
Ready.
The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
On the ready.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Split, split, split. Here we go.
He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
You're a defensive guy, and you want to fire in the middle of the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. And then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. The problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do throw the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
He wants to throw here on second down. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's King. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Wants to pass it. He's going for a big play downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Arkansas. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and Coleman behind them, It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to San Diego State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Easy. Flip.
Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Jenkins. Just trucks through it. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Houston going up tempo.
Razor. Terrier.
Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, they get hurt, when they get pressure, they become very active. Really nice job by the defense. Pressure the quarterback.
Game.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
29 minutes.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in the last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Okay, ready.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the ball is picked off. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Dogs send that offense back onto the field. Movement here from the tight end. They'll give it to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
This is it. I'm not having fun anymore. Ready.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Cricket.
They move the tight end all over. Using his legs. It's Sategna. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
On the
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first.
Alert.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
Time one. Gators score.
They'll try it on the ground. And the Razorbacks will keep this drive going.
4th and inches, just trusting your offensive line. They're able to get just enough movement at the point of attack to keep this drive going.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10.
42 Spider.
Goes to the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they thought it would fool them to give it to the fullback, that was not the case.
Yeah, give this defense credit. They obviously watched a lot of film this week, and they knew there were a lot of different guys offensively that could touch the football, including the fullback, but he had no room to go there.
On the double.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to throw. It's Green. Going for it all. And a dangerous pass there. Almost threw a pick in the end zone.
Well, things have mostly been going right for this offense in this game so far. That's why they have the lead they have. But that time, a little bit of a mental error. That should have been intercepted. Don't love the decision by the quarterback.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down.
Yankee blue. Here we go.
The give to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2.
Jackrabbit. Ready.
They run the reverse. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
Well, these running backs, they've been put into challenging situations. That's the 3rd time in the game. On 4th, they've decided to hand it off. And these guys have just found a way to make sure that they're able to keep these drives going.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I'll tell you what, most of the time, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slip it through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they take over with great starting field position, moving 36 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Let's go! Griffin! Griffin!
He wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for running back. I'm trying to find ways to reach this guy and get him the football in space, not just hand it to him all the time. Tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays.
Lost one deep down the right side. He caught it. Touchdown, Cougars! And once he got loose, it was all over. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling on until they find an answer.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying play action. He fires one deep down the right side. Fires and picked off. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
3:25.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're just about ready to kick it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Houston offense comes onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
I know it's sexy to play the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
little short yardage situation. They decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes. Almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, QB, I got to trust you, man. You already did one thing. Now that one probably should have been. To feel confident I can drop back and let you throw the football again. Or else this league maybe gets a little bit short. Maybe you start warming up the righty in the bullpen.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The play-action fake. Feeling some heat. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He'll try to take it back. The 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defense? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception, and everybody on defense returns the offense. And they lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Utah. We are the eyes and ears of a college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
29 Philly.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Finds his man. It's Young. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Caught over the middle. It's York. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. This time he's got it. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Houston wants to play fast. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Young. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wide out in motion. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Makes his connection. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle from us.
That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head. He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last one?
He's taking the shot. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The Razorbacks love to do it on the ground, but that gives you some opportunities for big plays up top.
No doubt. It makes me commit more to the ground game, bring more guys down. I'm more willing to play man coverage on the outside. And then in turn, if the QB can make plays down the field, make strikes, get on the same page as the receiver, it can create some huge plays for this Arkansas offense.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? The 30. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The defense. Scoop and score. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kane. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Going for the big play. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. Man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Here we go.
Running back searching for a hole. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long.
Easy.
Looking for a man. It's Green. Get it out on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They'll run for it on 4th down. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
You know, trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10.
3:25.
Might as well give it to him again. At the 45 on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
No surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
Okay, ready?
The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear.
Set. Hut.
Looking for space. It's Russell. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break.
Set.
It's a reverse. Nifty little dance step. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Third downs are huge. I gotta have success on 3rd down. Sometimes I gotta break out some plays that you haven't seen. Nice job getting the wide receiver the football, hand him the football, let him do some things in space, let him get a big first down for you, let him get a new set of downs for you.
On the set.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Cobra. Belly stutter.
The running back takes his track off right tackle here. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Ringo. Ringo. Here we go.
Right back to the well. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together, back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
On the
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trick for the house. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exit. You know, you did your job. You got now you put your defense in position where, hey, go out and get another score.
the extra point, splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff unit about to go to work. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Sending the offense back onto the field. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Looking for a productive play on first down.
Squirrel! Squirrel!
He wants to throw. Looking downfield. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with a big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Men, Kansas and Missouri once shared a conference. Now all they share is a bunch of hard feelings. Here's how this great rivalry went down today. Kansas proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Jayhawks team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's York. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Cougars in the hurry up. They'll throw it on first down. Dances away from the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too.
Black 24! Black 24! Hornet!
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Got it past the marker. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field.
Clear! Clear! Arrow! Arrow!
Trying to find his man on first down. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc, and he got the sack. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. Touchdown, Houston. And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. Lining up to add another. And it's perfect. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Send that offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Line gets set, first down. Quarterback checking off. Back to throw, it's Green. Can't make the grab, quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
That incompletion leads to second down and 10.
Come on, set.
Leaves it with the back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They've got the screen set up. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, look out! And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk play. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Gets away from one, finds room. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the pummeling has started.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't intent. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level, they raise their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You just feel it.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Houston offense ready to go back to work.
Cricket.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Razor.
Comes out throwing on first down. They're trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Sometimes you'll hear guys derisively say, well, he just piles up numbers. When the number gets close to 450, that's worth doing.
And that's why they throw it as much as they do, because they've got a difference maker playing the quarterback position. He gives them a chance to be explosive and light up the score.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out everybody right now in the same.
Okay, ready?
Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2.
691, Gators far.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling him up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming. You don't let that speed get to the outside.
Now the pitch. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Here comes the Houston offense once again. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there.
He smashes his way through again. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Here we go.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in the rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Rita, Rita.
The aerial assault continues. They're bringing heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. Here comes the offense on second down.
Get set.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
On the go.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield.
325.
On second down, looking again to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he's thrown another interception. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at 42.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores, when you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Ready up.
Offense getting set for first down.
Let's go.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
On 30 short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And the Razorbacks get enough for the first down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down. There's no doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.